UMG hit me with a copyright strike and deleted my Kendrick and SZA footage. What up, world? Your boy Challz Brown back again talking facts. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell. Keep sending those cash apps to CLBMG. Join the membership gang. I know a lot of YouTube creators such as myself gleefully went to the GNX tour. They took footage of the show and posted it. I did the same thing when I went to Boston. I had a great time. It was a great show. I had about 30 minutes of, once I put all my clips together, I had about 30 minutes of footage. So I didn't even take the footage with the intent to post all of it. I was only going to post 1 or 2 clips. But I was like, Challz, you got a bunch of footage here. This is some great footage to show. I had angles. I was on the floor. I had floor seats. I was like, which I never sat down one time. I stood up the entire time because I got there and he was already, when I got to my seat, he was already performing. As you saw me walking, if you saw the footage before, I had about 6,000 views on it. It was approaching, it was still climbing, right? If you saw the footage before, you saw that I was walking to my seat as Kendrick. I was in line getting beer when Kendrick started the show. He started off with Whacked Out Murals, right? So I put it up. I put all my clips together. Bang, 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 bang. Made it equaled 30 minutes. So I titled it 30 Minutes of Kendrick and SZA in Boston. It was a great night. The footage, everything was clear, crystal clear, da-da-da-da. So I put it up, no problem. See, what happens is, when you normally do something on YouTube where you use someone's music, or let's say when I used Drake's song No Face, I put a clip of the video because I did a video speaking about I did a review of it. Not even 30 seconds. Once I uploaded that thing, it got immediately hit with a copyright and I had to remove the clip. Everything that I do when I put music up, if it's someone else's music that is already copyright, it will say you cannot monetize. It doesn't delete the video automatically. It'll turn my green money sign red if you're a YouTube, you know what I'm talking about, which means you can no longer monetize this. It gives you options. One of the options is trim the track out. So what I normally do is just click that. YouTube will trim the track out for you. Bang. 30 seconds. 50 seconds, whatever it is, it'll take that out, turn your money sign back to green, you're good to go. I do it all the time. I've never gotten a copyright strike, which is a different animal. Now, this time, I put that footage up. No, there was no issue with the copyright infringement, none of that, da-da-da. This was 2 weeks ago. Literally 2 weeks ago, this video was uploaded with zero problem. I was able to monetize it and all that. Come yesterday, I don't get an email. I go into my profile and I see a warning. There's a warning there, 1 of 3, right? Now, the thing with the copyright strikes, that's different. Someone physically has to see your work and put in a claim. So I don't know what happened. It's been real funny, gang. I'm going to be honest. I'm just going to share this with you. It's just been real funny lately with just a lot of my stuff, subscribers and numbers and just weird shit going on, gang. I'm just going to be honest. I don't really got a lot to say about it, but it's just, I don't know what's happening. But out of nowhere, someone visually sees this thing, and I think I had just mentioned it in a video I had just done like 2 days ago. A day before this happened, I had mentioned that I did a video. I was talking maybe about Drake or something, and I mentioned in the video, I said, yeah, as you can see, from my footage of the Kendrick show, I had a great time, da-da-da. No sooner, I want to say that same day or the very next day, I got hit with a copyright strike and the video was removed. They didn't even ask me. It wasn't even like, oh, you want to trim this out, da-da-da. Let's just be honest. The whole video is not their music. I want to say I got some footage in there. It would at least been 30, 40 seconds of me saying nothing. But no, they took the whole video, right? And told me that I had to complete copyright strike class. I had to complete it. It's a short video. Had to answer some questions that I complete. It's called Copyright School or something like that. I had to complete that, answer some questions, and if I answered them correctly, then I would have a 90-day period where I would be on probation, and they would then remove the copyright strike if I don't infringe again. The thing with YouTube is, YouTube doesn't ask you anything. They just do things. So if I get 2 more copyright strikes, I'm going to wake up, my channel's gone. They don't ask you nothing. They don't explain nothing. They just take your channel. I got 1 copyright strike, 2 more, bang, is it. So it's serious to YouTubers. Now you could challenge it, this and that, third. There's no reason to challenge it. When I saw who did the copyright strike, right? Whoever, Mandy, that works the front desk at UMG, whoever did the copyright strike works for UMG, because it was UMG that I had to go look. Sometimes what happens is it'll be a random person that there's not really their music, but they use the beat for something. So now, because I put a Kendrick thing up one time and some random rapper tried to strike it, I just like, no, I'm ignoring that because it's not his stuff. But it wasn't. This was UMG officially did a copyright strike. So with that being said, I can't challenge it. And YouTube takes it very seriously, especially when an organization like that does it. So they 2 more and it's bye-bye birdie, right? So I'm like, it felt like, yo, what's going on? Like, first of all, this has been up for 2 weeks. It's 2 weeks and then randomly I get struck and now they got me on 90-day probation. Your channel's in danger. Like, it's crazy. I've been doing this for a minute, and every time I've gotten an infringement, I've gotten infringement before, and I've gotten possible strikes, but this is a real strike. So I'm like, what's so different now? That music is not, first of all, they're the biggest tour in the world. I know that don't matter, but it's not hurting your tour. For one thing. For two, there's snippets and clips, yada, yada. So you could identify which song. No, they just said the whole video. Take it down. The whole video. Bang, you're done, right? So I'm like, okay, but every other YouTuber I see has a video clip of them at the show, right? Of them in the third row and da-da-da. It's a great show, da-da-da. So I'm like, are they getting hit? Are other YouTubers? I'm really curious. Like, let me know in the comments. Are other YouTubers getting their footage strike down? Like, are they getting their stuff taken down? Like, I'm really curious, because it makes no sense to me how that can go 2 weeks and then I get hit with a copyright strike, and now I'm on probation for 90 days. And if the most randomest thing could be another strike. You know what I mean? So it's like, this kind of weird. And I got some videos coming. It is what it is, gang. I'm like, I ain't tripping off none of this. Like, it's whatever. So I'm still going to keep cranking out some videos. I really think that what's going on is UMG is kind of, they got a lot of legal stuff going on. And I'm going to talk about this, that I feel what's going on with this. So not necessarily with me, but I think they're getting protective of their stuff to a degree because the lawsuits and this, that, and the third. And I think that one of the things they can't do is let anything get in the way of that. I feel like what they're doing with this Drake situation, I think they're letting Drake succeed now so that they can use that in court and say, you were not harmed in the slightest. You just got two of your records just went diamond, right? You got a so-called 8,500%, right? 8,500% jump in your music out of nowhere, just out of nowhere. I got a video coming about that because I don't know how that happens. So it's like all these great things are happening for Drake. I think UMG is setting it up so when they really do go to court, they're gonna say, how's he failing? He went #1 on Billboard finally. He got platinum records, 10 times platinum. He's the biggest artist in the world again. How is this hurting him? So I think they're playing a game where they're like, yo, we're gonna stop some other shit and we're gonna let Drake kind of win a little bit. I'm just gonna be honest. That's just my personal take. But let me know what you think in the comment, man. I don't know, man. Listen, if you wake up one day and the channel's gone, listen, rest assured, I'm making another channel somewhere else, so it is what it is. But I'm just letting y'all know, man, there's some funny business out here, all right? Let the other YouTubers know. If you want to post your stuff, be careful. You know what I mean? Maybe my video was too long. Maybe 30 minutes is too, man. Man, if it was 29 minutes, we would have let it slid. No, I don't know what's going on. But man, maybe we shouldn't have showed the praying. I showed the praying mantises too much. Scissors praying mantises. I got fixated on it. I was like this, like them things was creeping me out. So I just was like this, like watching the praying mantis way too long. I told you I didn't expect nobody to see this shit. It is what it is, man. I'm out of here, man. Head on over to black-yeti.com. Make sure you let them know Challz sent you. They ship everywhere. God knows what they got cooking on over there. They got some new products and all this and that third. Some stuff came down, some new stuff went up, all right? Also, every Wednesday night, we do the What Show. Me, TJ, and Fliz, we talk about hip-hop, and we will be most likely discussing this, all right? I'm going to catch y'all on that flip side. Peace.
Look, mission impossible to drop a few lines without dropping old times when Southern Hill was still a gold mine. When pistol grips was my shit and I sold mine. When Alias was not a show and they told mine. Elevate your mind with high quality THC infused products. BlackYeti.com. Black-Yeti.com.
CLB.